So you expect the winning streak to continue?
Of course, it's going to be an uphill battle, but I think West Indies could pull it off.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, your channel of undiluted sports content. Raymond and I are here to talk about this very important Group 2 Super 8 clash between West Indies and their beating stick, England. Raymond, how do you feel about this particular matchup? West Indies ranked 3rd, England ranked 4th, so they're very close. West Indies recently replaced England as the number 3 ranked team in the world. Remind you that England is also the defending champion. England scraped through to the Super 8 thanks to a better net run rate than their neighbor Scotland, while the West Indies are unbeaten, a big win against Afghanistan in the last match of the group stage.
Well, Kirk, I'm excited for this one. It reminds me of the earlier games when West Indies played England with Ben Stokes and Mahan and Samuels and that little back and forth stuff. And so I know,
the icon,
right? But given how West Indies is against England, they tend to try and play the best game and try to pretty much put England to the sword. So I'm expecting West Indies to play their best game once more, and a lot of persons is expected to probably go off in this one. So let's see.
So this matchup, West Indies versus England, they've played a lot of matches together. West Indies have won 17, England 12. The win percentage 58-42-41 for West Indies against England. So there's always the expectation that West Indies go and beat England, as you mentioned. But all of those are pretty much history, and England is looking to rebound from what they experienced in the group stage. They've played a little bit of matches. They've been affected by rain. Rain follow them everywhere they go, so we're hoping that there is no rain in this matchup. So we'll see. 40 over the side. What are your expectations? Do you feel is favorite going into this match?
Of course, West Indies, given the form that they're in, remember they finished with the second highest net run rate. Well, it's funny, second to England. Some persons might say England didn't get a chance to showcase their skills because of the rain, but also the rain prevented them from that little experience. Right. So the rain actually prevented them from actually getting a lot of match in, so they're a little rusty where that is concerned. So they barely made it through. And so they would always have they would have a point to prove in this round. However, I just think they're not match sharp. And so, West Indies should always have the edge because they're match sharp. They played all of the games, finished top of the zone, and play against some fairly strong team.
And I mean, talking about the West Indies going into the group stage, and even after beating New Zealand, they were still talk about persons not being confident in the way they're playing. And then came Afghanistan, a top of the table clash, and they scored well over 200 runs and bowled Afghanistan out for a meager total. And now persons are extremely confident, and them like what them say. Playing at this venue seems to be a batting paradise. West Indies definitely going in with the edge.
Yeah, definitely, Kurt. Definitely. I mean, beating Afghanistan, the bowling attack that we have between Moti, bringing in what's his name? I can't remember his name.
McCoy.
Right, bringing in McCoy and so forth. And I've seen, that the kind of bowling attack that would put any pressure on any team that have a strong batting lineup.
You're talking about bringing in McCoy. The West Indies made 2 changes to that team and that played against Afghanistan. They brought in Hope for Chase and they brought in McCoy for Shepherd. Hope made 25 of 17 and McCoy took 3 for 14. If we look at who they replaced, Chase was man of the match in the first match. He rescued West Indies in that match. And then Shepherd, who had a family matter, his wife gave birth. His record so far, 1 for 23, and that 3 over for 36 runs. In that match where all the other bowlers net run rate were less than 10, he was the only one in double figures. Who do you stick with that 11 that played against Afghanistan, or you will bring back Chase or bring back both? What would you do for this team selection?
Let me guess, Kurt. Stick with my 11.
There is also the issue of King at the top of the order, who is not doing well so far.
Hey, no, I'm sticking with my 11. I'm sticking with the one that played against Afghanistan. King, believe me, King is a ticking time bomb, so to speak. At any point in time, he can go off. I mean, there's a lot of persons who went off, and I almost feel like King is next in line. If not now, then when? So I figure that against England, it should be the time.
So for toss, if West Indies win, and we saw how they played against Afghanistan in that match, is the same venue, St. Lucia. It apparently is a batting pitch. And if the match against Australia and Scotland was played there, we saw both teams scoring over 180, and then West Indies scoring over 200 runs. If West Indies win the toss, do they bat first, pile on the runs, then try and restrict England, or do they bowl first?
Kurt, bowl first. I always want that bowl first scenario because I hate when pressure, when pressure reaches certain teams that tend to collapse. So I'd rather West Indies bowl first, and then when they see whatever score England put up, they go chasing.
So fans out there, let us hear from you. What's your thoughts on this particular matchup, West Indies versus England, the first match for both teams in this Super 8? And of course, the top 2 teams from each group advance to the semi-final. This group also features the United States and South Africa. So leave your comments in the comment section below. And always remember to like, to share, and to subscribe. And to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell all of them friends to come and join the Sports DTM family. Ray and I signing out, saying, be blessed.